The Streets of San Francisco, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Carl Malden. Also starring Michael Douglas. With guest stars Edmund O'Brien, Tim O'Connor, David Opatashu. Special guest star Eileen Heckert. Tonight's episode, The 30-Year Pin.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Why didn't you press him?
Nah.
After all the favors you'd done for him, the least he could have done was answer a few questions.
Well, maybe he didn't have the answers.
I'm telling you, he was waiting for you to press him.
Some other time when I really need him.
Why is it? Everybody always owes you a favor and you never collect.
Look, are you going to talk or drive?
Unit 512, we have a 211-217, 2944 Columbus Avenue. See the man. 54 rolling.
Columbus Avenue. That's Charnovsky's beat.
Charnovsky, your old buddy?
Uh-huh.
Well, let me ask you something. When Charnovsky was breaking you in, did you
Unit 12, Unit 44, proceed code 3 to 2944 Columbus. 2170.
217-0. Somebody shot Gus? Come on, move it.
he's a goner.
Like hell. Now you put him in that van and get in here and move it. Come on, come on. Come on, stand back. Let him get through, please. Stand back. Get him. Listen to me. Get the robbery detail and have OIE report to me at the hospital. Pick up Stella Charnovsky and bring her too.
Mike, they said he's dead.
He's alive. He's gotta be. Hold on, Gus. Hold on. If you're there, Gus, hold on. This is Mike, Gus. Now, you've got a hole in you. It's not small. But it's not big enough to stop an old harness bull like you. Gus. You're alive, Gus. You're in the trauma van. We're rolling down Jefferson. Now, we'll have you on that table in just 3 minutes. You hear me, Gus? And you give those fellas an extra 5 and they'll fix you up as good as new. You know that, don't you? Stell's on her way, Gus. She's not gonna let you get out of that trip you promised her. Hang in there, fella. We're on the Embarcadero now. Gus, you're steamed, aren't you? Huh? You're steamed at that punk who shot you. Market. We just crossed Market, Gus. 1 more minute. You hear me, Gus? 1 more minute. And then you'll take a few days to recover, and I'll wheel you into that banquet room in a wheelchair. Then you'll pick up your 30-year pin sitting down. Brian, Gus, here we are, Brian. Gus. Gus, it's your buddy. Stell's on her way, Gus. Potrero, Gus. We're here, Gus. Gus. Gus, we're here. You hear me?
Outside, Mike.
I stay. Sandy, give me a mask.
Outside, Mike!
Hold on, Gus. Hold on, Gus. You hear me?
Now, let's move. This man's going under.
You know Gus? Just through Mike. Gather they're pretty close, though.
You hear them tell it they're brothers. You known Mike long?
Since I became a detective about 2 years ago.
They go back 30 years. They walked the Tenderloin together then.
It's a rough part of town.
They worked dog watch 6 nights a week. You couldn't keep them apart on the 7th.
They do miracles with that trauma unit, Mrs. Charnovsky. Really.
Thank you. I just hope we won't need a miracle.
Joe. Stone. Give me McCready.
Calling Dr. Westhill. Dr. Westhill.
Mac. Stone. What have you got on Charnovsky? What do you mean, nothing? No, I won't. Take it easy. Have you got Gus's reports on your desk?
Dr. Marsden, Dr.
Well, where are they?
Mrs. Wood's
I know, but he knew every punk in his district. Who've you got heading this robbery detail? Yes, I told him to report to me at the hospital. I don't care if I'm overstepping my authority or not. I want some action.
Well, he's alive. He's hanging by a thread, but he's alive. I heard what you did. The steward told me he was a short DOA, but you kept him with us.
That's a lot of baloney, and you know it. Whatever happens, happens in there. I thank you for it.
Well, I think he heard you. Mr. Chernovsky.
Yes.
He's not in good shape by any means. He has a hole in him. Needs a lot of blood.
Will he live?
Well, he's responding, but I can't make any promises.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mike. I'll make you a promise, Del. No matter what happens, I'll get that punk who did it. Come on, sit down.
Let me get your chair.
Take it easy. Relax. And if you need anything, Steve will get it right.
I'll be all right.
calling Dr.
Where's
Weston.
Dad? He said he'd be here.
Wait.
As soon as he could.
He's already had half an hour.
Mike, he's here.
Hello, Mike. How is it? Not good. What have you got?
Let's see. Well, the suspect is 5'10", 5'11", weight about 150, Caucasian, approximately 30 years old. Tan shirt, dark trousers, dark shoes. Entered the shop in the rear. Pulled the gun on the owner at approximately 4:40 p.m. Wore a stocky mask over his face. Took $324 cash drawer and $110 in Beeman's purse. Officer Gustav Charnovsky entered the shop in the rear, approximately 4:45. Suspect fired at the officer, then he fled. Beeman couldn't give us any more.
No jewelry taken? Well, then how did he get away? The back door, the front door, run, walk, vehicle?
We're
How?
still checking, Mike. I've only got 2 men.
No good, Roy.
What do you mean, no good?
You got nothing.
Come off it.
Come off it. I'm coming on it. I'm taking this case.
Wait a
This
minute.
one's mine, Roy. And don't say it. Don't say a word. Don't say that I'm overstepping my authority. And don't say that you've done the best job you could so far, because you did nothing. A rookie cop could have gotten more information than that. Well, how much time do you think we have?
Dr. Dennis.
Let me tell you something, Roy. If this punk gets away, it's because you blew it.
What do you come off anyway, Stone? Somebody appoint you commissioner overnight or
If you
something?
don't like what I'm doing...
Don't like
then-
what you're doing?
That's right. If you
I'll
don't
tell you.
like what I'm doing, then you just file a complaint. Lieutenant Stone, homicide. Open up.
Can it wait till tomorrow? I'm not a young man, and after what happened today...
What happened today might have kept you from getting any older. If the best cop in the city hadn't laid his life on the line.
I'll just be a minute. I told you robbery people all I know.
Where were you standing when that punk came in? Facing this way?
No.
And he came in through the back?
Yes.
And you heard nothing?
Sure, I heard him. I turned around, and there he was.
And what did he say?
Well, I don't remember exactly.
Oh, come on, think, try.
Well, I think don't move and don't reach for anything.
Then?
Then he told me to pull down the blind and put up the close sign.
How did he talk?
Huh?
Did he have an accent or anything like that?
No.
Okay, then what?
Then he told me to stand there.
Where, here?
Then he took the money.
Who opened the cash register, you or him?
Oh, he did.
How? Which finger?
Which finger?
Yeah, which finger did he use to open the cash register?
Well, I think it was this one.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Right-handed?
Yeah, you're right, because he shifted the gun to his left hand while he took the money.
Now, the money that you had in your pocket, how did he get that?
Well, he asked for it, and I gave it to him.
How?
I put it in his hand.
Here, like this?
Yeah.
Then you were close to it. How about his breath? Could you smell it?
I don't remember. Booze. Maybe beer.
Tobacco?
No, I don't.
The mask. What about the mask? What color was it?
I don't know.
Now, you're a married man. You know about women's stockings. Now, what color was it? Black, white, tan, green, red, what?
Tan.
Light or dark?
Light.
And what about the toe and that band around the top?
How should I know?
All right. You say he was in a shirt?
Yeah.
Short or long sleeves?
Sleeves long.
Shoes, black or brown?
Brown.
What kind?
Tan.
Come on now, what kind?
New, like mod-like, with brass buckles and...
All right, now there's more about the shoes. What?
Yeah, the toes seemed
Go on.
scuffed. And the only reason I noticed it was like my kid shoes used to be.
Good. Now, how about the brand?
Italian, maybe. Square toe, like they show in the bootstrap shop.
Anything else?
His trousers, the pants, they were baggy in the knees. Not as expensive as the shoes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't realize I noticed so much.
Here, now, how did he walk? Like an athlete or a leadfoot?
Oh, about average.
And his attitude, was he calm, cocky, uptight, what?
Nervous. Shot Gus, didn't he?
Yeah, mustache?
No mustache. Sideburns, maybe, I think.
Good, Joseph. Come on, let's get you home.
I hope I was of some help.
How long ago did you get the Charnovsky slug?
Just now.
In 15 minutes, I want to make on that gun.
Figures. I better go now.
Hey, Mike. We gotta talk. I'm gonna run this through the computer.
Fine.
Now listen.
No, you're right, Lloyd. I was way out of line. But a policeman's been shot, a brother. And there's some born scum out there who's laughing about it right now, and I want to see him nailed.
Yeah, I understand.
I just want to make sure that the law stands by a man who spent his whole life trying to make it work.
Well, okay. You call the shots, and I'll tell them alone.
Thanks. I'll see you in the stacks.
You want some coffee?
Just black. Wiley, the car. Someone spotted a blue '69 Ford coupe leaving the scene. Now get a make on every registered owner within a mile answering that description. Sharp, Mug books to the jeweler's.
At this hour of the night?
He's awake. I just left him. Now get the car witness and anybody else in the neighborhood who may have seen anything and have them here at 8 a.m. looking at the mug books. Lessing, I want you to check ballistics against gun sales. Oh, yes. Pick up 6 more men, recanvass the whole area. There must be more eyewitnesses.
Right. Here.
Thanks.
What do you want me to do?
Here, take this. Check the hospital. See how Gus is doing, will you?
Oh, Mike, these cards just came through, so I punched up a couple of dozen junkies, ex-cons, and all-around losers in the neighborhood. We're checking everything, Mike.
Yeah, thanks.
Mike? Are you all right?
Mike, Gus is conscious.
Take it easy, Mike. I held on, Mike.
How you feeling?
Hurts. And how much did he get?
It's in about 400 in cash. No jewelry.
He was 5'10", light hair, long, tan shirt, dark trousers, dark shoes, scuffed to the toes, 38 special. He was right-handed.
Listen, I just wanted to make sure you weren't trying to walk out of here again. Now, you take it easy, understand? We'll talk about this later.
He has to live in the neighborhood, Mike. This was a seat-of-the-pants operation.
A junkie?
He didn't feel like a junkie, but why else?
Why else would a guy rip off $400 in cash and not touch a case full of jewelry?
Yeah.
That's for my noodle. You got a trip to plan. Take it easy now. Oh, Lucas. I'm sorry. Where have you been? I've been leaning on that bell for 5 minutes. Charnovsky's here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll see to him right away.
My friend, you're blowing it.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yes, I'm trying to tell you something. Somebody's getting... Mike, how many times you try to tell me that finding the truth's a head game? You gotta keep your fists in your pockets, your feelings out of the way.
Come on, let's go. Look.
Look, I'm with you. Anywhere, anytime. But I gotta know what you're doing. And what's more important, you gotta know what you're doing. Now, this isn't like you, Mike. I mean, you've always got to plan some form of action. Well, if you got one now, let me know about it. Don't just send me off to run errands.
You're a bright boy. Be bright enough to read me and stay out of my way on this one.
You can do this alone, aren't you?
Then give me the keys.
Oh, Mike, come on.
Give me the keys.
Chicks like this and Cokes, you gotta see 'em to believe 'em. All right, honey, that's enough. Your timing's fantastic, fella. Show's just starting. You gotta see 'em to believe 'em, folks. You can't see 'em on the outside. You gotta go on the inside. Say, fella, your timing's fantastic.
Suslow, Eddie Suslow. Lieutenant Stone.
I gave it to your office.
How about going over to my car and talking this over?
Some other time. Okay, man. Deja
How about
stuck.
that
I got
liquor
it.
store hold up on 23rd and Folsom?
Okay,
And the
okay.
supermarket.
I already told you guys all I know about that. Man, I get bounced from this gig. What's left?
There was a robbery today. Jewelry store over by Ghirardelli. I want the man who did it.
You got the wrong cat.
I know. My man is 5'10". Sandy hair, sideburns, right-handed. He used a .38 to cut down a cop.
Shot a cop? He can't be all bad. Okay, take it easy.
Now you know what's walking, running, and crawling. You know who's hard up and who's holding on. I want you on the street with your ear to the pavement, and I want the name of that punk who pulled that trigger. You just call me every hour on the hour.
Or what?
You just be 2 minutes late. I'll show you or what.
Coke's is the place, folks. The home of the blue movies. You gotta see 'em to believe 'em. You can't see 'em from the outside. You gotta step on the inside, folks.
Jarvis. Police.
What do you want with me? I'm clean.
Where were you at 4:45 yesterday?
Why?
Because I'm asking.
I'm not asking you, leave.
Where?
You got no right hassling me like this.
Well, then what are you hiding?
I told you I'm clean.
You'd starve to death trying to keep clean. Open the closet.
What?
Open it. I just want to see your wardrobe. You want to show me, right? Yesterday, you better have an airtight alibi.
Can't take nothing. You got no right taking that.
Give me that gun.
Gun, I got no...
Come on!
Hold it! All right, over there. Come on, get over there. Come on. Hands down, feet apart. Get them apart. He's clean.
He's got 3 counts of armed robbery, and that junk downstairs is a fresh buy. Bring him here.
Come on. Go.
Come here. Move.
Mike,
I say you pay for that with Gus's blood.
let him go, Mike. Let him go. Gus is all right. He's asking for you. He's all right, Mike. If you had your radio on, you'd know. Been trying to get you the last hour.
Gus.
Yeah. I got him, Mike. I got him. All right, put your hands behind your back.
Get him behind your back.
I got him, Mike.
Hold him for me.
He's out of his skull.
Let's go.
Man, you're gonna kill me, man. It was self-defense. I could just see it coming, you know?
You got a fresh score, huh?
I don't have to say nothing to you. What's all that about somebody getting killed? You gonna try to pin that one on me, too, huh?
An officer was shot.
Cop.
Get up there. We see if you get off.
You think I did it, huh?
The lieutenant does.
Well, he's wrong, man. I never killed nobody. You said something about a time. What time?
Yesterday, 4:45.
Yeah, 4:45. I can prove where I was. I was with people.
Good. Who?
A bunch of guys that were throwing dice.
Where?
At a bar over in Union in a back room.
They're near your deli?
Yeah.
That's where the guy got killed. Now get up there.
Down, man. Come on, I'm leveling. I never left that game, I swear.
Well, you better hope you can get somebody else to swear, or you're in a lot of trouble. Come on.
Hi, Mike.
I hear he asked for me.
Hey, buddy.
Gus? No one asked for me?
No. I'll be back in a few minutes.
But we're glad you're here.
Give us a minute. That's all. Okay.
Sure.
You got anything?
I think so.
Good. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, come on. Now, what are you talking about?
Truth. Truth, Mike, remember? What we spent our whole lives looking for. Checking out.
Nah. Listen, Gus, you're just tired.
Help Stell, huh? She thinks she can handle it, but she can't. Funny. You know, it makes me feel easier some way, knowing. Help her, Mike. She's a good woman. Help her, huh? Mike?
Oh, Gus, you... Oh, damn. Oh, what happened to the time, Gus? I have so much I want to say. Yeah.
This guy you got, you sure he's the right one?
Well, I'm going to find out.
Truth, Mike. Remember. Truth.
That's the first thing you taught me, Gus. It's the last thing I want to forget.
Catch Stell.
Lieutenant Stone, we're holding a call for you at the desk.
Thank you. Get Dr. Ford in there.
Certainly.
Yeah, Stone.
Mike, I think we got something.
Jarvis?
No, he can prove he didn't do it, but his proof turns up some names and maybe a motive. Now, when Gus got it, Jarvis was shooting craps at a dive on Union Street 5 blocks away. With 6, maybe 8 guys, right? Now, get this. One of the guys was losing big. He taps out and splits. He comes back in less than half an hour with $400.
What?
That's right, $400. And the scuff shoes. Remember those scuff shoes? Maybe that explains it. A roller. He's on his knees shooting. And the time fits, 4:30 to 5. What do you think? Guy's losing big early, needs more money, he takes off.
Got a name?
Yeah, Fisher. Cal Fisher. You know him. Mike?
Yeah.
I said you know him. You busted him once on an assault with a deadly weapon. So what do you want to do? You want me to wait for you here? Listen, I got his address. It's a boarding house on Mariposa. Just the side of the slot. Mike?
Yeah, sit tight.
Sure. No, I understand, right. Of course. As soon as he comes in, Mr. Suslow, I'll tell him. Right, okay. Thank you.
Who's this Suslow?
Some guy Mike pumped, and he must have done a heck of a job because this guy sounds off like an alarm every hour on the hour.
Anything?
Nothing.
What about that name Jarvis gave you?
I gave it to Mike.
Where is Mike, anyway?
Well, I don't know. He should be here by now. I called him at the hospital about 20 minutes ago.
Gus Charnowski died about 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Mike ever talk about Gus?
No.
Good cop, Gus. Helped Mike Stone be a good cop, too.
What do you think it is makes a guy stay on the beat that many years?
Well, the beat's the best duty on the force. If you're big enough and strong enough and smart enough to hack it. Charnowski hacked it. Mike comes in and asks him to stick his head in, will you?
I don't think he's going to come here, Roy.
Why?
Well, you know how he's been acting, and I know how I'd feel if it was Mike. They just put under a sheet. And I think I blew it because I just turned him on to the name Jarvis told us about, the guy we're looking for.
He's too experienced. He's not going to get himself wasted.
What's wasted if he cuts down a guy he should bring back alive?
Maybe you better give me that address and you get rolling. And I'll get back after you.
Mr. Garland, Lieutenant Stone, San Francisco Police. Open the door, please.
Get back in there.
Silva, who's there? Police, Mr. Fisher.
Number 5, they were shooting, but they're gone. Down the back stairs to the alley.
Evan, stay here. All right, get out. Take the alley.
You come with built-in radar.
I can hear you running.
He's in here somewhere. And the next couple exits sealed off.
He's unarmed, Mike.
You just do that. Get up here. Coffee. Let's go.
How is she?
Okay.
That's gonna be tough.
She grew up tough. Then what time you got?
1:45.
I'll blow us to a lunch. Go over to Mama's.
I've got bread.
Aren't you the guy who kept telling me to know when to call in my IOUs?
Yeah?
So what have you got against a good clubhouse sandwich?
Nothing. I just don't see you owing me anything, that's all.
Maybe you're right. I ought to make you pay after that con job you pulled on me.
What are you talking about?
Gus wanting to see me?
Yeah.
You did all right. You didn't lose your head. It's a good thing, too. I guess I wasn't using mine much, was I?
But you had reason.
Nah, I was way off base. Don't ever let me catch you off base that far. That's no way to operate. You know, there's one thing you've always got to remember.
Mike, if I let you buy me lunch, can I skip the lecture?
Well, how you ever gonna learn anything?